Welcome, love. It's your girl Melani of the ChiLove Show with Pop Radio Worldwide, iHeartRadio, and Spotify Premium. Congratulations, you made it through your Monday. I know that Mondays are usually a tough day to get through. So you made it through, and I'm here to give you some positivity. ChiLove is all about positivity. I'm going to introduce myself. My name is Melani Hogan. I am the founder of ChiLove LLC. ChiLove originated because of Chirac. And I like to focus on the positivity in Chicago, the love and the beauty of Chicago. I'm here, you're here, so let's get it.
Take a break. You want to take a break, honey? Tell your people you're going to take a little music break. Give them some advanced sponsors and tell me to come right back.
We'll be right back after this break. Sponsored by Pop Radio Worldwide, iHeartRadio, and Spotify Premium.
Can I turn your mic on? Okay. You're right now muted, okay? Let me give you a little tip. You're doing a good job. And you're live on YouTube in Miami. You're doing a great job. Communicate with me. Let me know you're ready to go to a break. Tell me to get some music or pop up, get ready. Let the people know we're going to come right back. Let me know when you're going to break so I can have some music ready for you. Yeah, so that's your first time. Let's get it cracking. Let me know when you're ready to come back. So you described your show. I want you to talk to your sponsor. It's so good. I want to see where you're going. Let me know when you're ready. I'll give you ready. You ready? Okay, I'm gonna. Your mic is now live.
Welcome back. It's your girl Melani. This is the ChiLove Radio Show. So let me give an introduction. My name is Melani Hogan. I am a native of Chicago. I own and founded ChiLove LLC. With ChiLove, we have the following. The ChiLove Pantry, where we collect household and business items and distribute them to those in need for free. We also have the ChiLove Policy Circle, which is having a meeting Thursday on 79th and King Drive. It's a free enterprise program that we're developing, and we'll have additional options for extra income. We also have the ChiLove Family Independence Initiative program. With this program, the families that signed up receive a $3,200 stipend. So far, my ChiLove FII program has started the PTSD workshops here in Chicago. We're also doing the Clean Block Project, and there'll be plenty of community projects that everyone is welcome, and you can come and volunteer in any way that you can. Even sharing posts, that's all supporting. We as a people here in Chicago need to come together more. That's part of the issue here. There's so much beauty and talent here in the city, and we need to come together and support each other. No one person is above the other, and we're all elevated highly. And when I address you with love, I'm talking to your highest vibrational self. And when I open my arms to extend a hug, it is purely out of a platonic love. So, when you see me in the street, and you will see me, when you see me through the streets of Chicago, open up your arms. We're going to get used to hugging. We're going to get used to loving. We're going to get used to showing respect to our fellow people just because. I hope to continue to build a family here. We're all family here because we share the same land. So with this show, I will have special guests who are coming to display their talents. We have an awesome independent film industry here, and you will have directors and actors who will come on to share. We're also developing the ChiLove calendar, which will display the beauty of the city and the beauty of the people that will be released in 2020, January 2020. I do a little bit of everything, so this is going to be a very versatile show. And we're going to keep it all in love. No cursing. Respect. And you'll have a platform to express your grievances, your concerns, and be in the presence of somebody who can understand where you're coming from. I have a gift which is empathic. So I'm literally able to feel what you feel to a certain level. So this is just a show where we're going to build up. We're going to work on healing. We're going to have a lot of fun. And I look forward to many shows and many interviews with you all, so I can help to elevate you as a people. That's something else that ChiLove does. We love to support others, especially those here in Chicago. So while you marinate on the information that I just gave you, we'll be back momentarily after this break. Welcome back. It's your girl Melani of the ChiLove Show with Pop Radio Worldwide, iHeartRadio, and Spotify Premium. Now let's talk about the topic of the week, character. Character is extremely important. We are so often taught that our successes and the completion of our goals is what gives us worth. And it does. But your character is what will give you longevity. If you're in the position to help someone, whether they have no money or all the money, they still deserve respect. I understand that a lot of areas are stricken with poverty these days. So when a person has the opportunity to make it out, to accomplish their dreams, a lot of times you may become selfish or inconsiderate of others. And I understand you have that hunger. You want to get out, you want to make it, you want to provide for your family and build a legacy. But at the same time, we must always be considerate of others. The person that we're stepping on might be the person that we need around the corner. And we need to keep that in mind. Our character shows who we are as people, who we are without the talent and the skills. It's simply the way that you treat another. Status and money and tangible possessions should not dictate whether or not you respect someone. The fact that the person exists on the same land as you, the fact that we all have a story to tell, we all endure. We don't know what it takes for a person just to get out of bed in the morning. And when we are amongst each other, we should keep that in mind. You know, here in Chicago especially, because of the Chirac name, majority of the city is faced with some type of trauma in one form or another. And that's something that needs to be taken into consideration. You don't want to be the one who pushes the person overboard and prompts them to shoot you and make you lose your life. All because of your attitude or your uppity disposition about yourself and your personal status. I recently entered the industry here in Chicago, and it's, oh my God, I have such a greater respect for the industry here in Chicago, because we listen to the music and we watch the TV shows and we watch the movies, not knowing the work that goes into getting everything done, the precision and the timing that goes into it. So shout out to the industry in Chicago. I salute everyone. I have such a greater respect for it now that I've entered it, and I have a greater understanding. And a lot of times in the industry, especially because with the videos, it's glorifying, demeaning women or just getting that bag. And we all deserve the bag. We can do great things with the bag. So that should always be a goal. But what are we going to do with the proceeds from that bag? Are we going to use the proceeds to build up our home? We live here. We can't put everything on the representatives and the alders. They do play a specific role, but this is our land. And we cannot allow somebody else to dictate whether or not we live in clean neighborhoods, whether or not we just treat each other as people and not animals. So as we're collecting this bag here, let's look out for each other as a whole. Because even though it might not be at your front door at this very moment, it could easily be around the corner. And when it hits your home, you're going to want the people to come and rally around you to help you come up out of your position. So it's always good to start to put that karma out there, put that energy out there if you see someone is in need. And if you're able to provide, and if you know anything about Mama Did God or the universe, you will know that it comes around full circle, so you're not missing out on anything. And you're actually elevating yourself in the process. So we are wonderful people here, and I love Chicago. This is home to me. We just need to do a lot of healing, and you all are more than welcome to come to the ChiLove PTSD workshops. And just be more considerate of each other. We have the power, just like you have the power to pick up that gun and take somebody's life. You have the power to open up your arms and help to heal someone. You have the power to give kind words, regardless of what anybody has done to you. So I've noticed that as well. People justify their negative behavior because somebody else did it to them. We're going into 2020. It's time to start to hold ourselves accountable. It's time to work on our own healing. It's time to start to support one another. Love and elevate. How great would this world be? I know that the drama pumps up your adrenaline and it's exciting. But we can have positive things that are exciting as well and help to change the atmosphere of the city. All of the rest of the cities always check in to see what Chicago is doing. And when Chicago rises, so will the rest of the United States. Everybody checks in with Chicago. If you ever leave Chicago and go out of town, watch how crazy they be about you. Either they're going to fear you because of what they've heard about the Chirac reputation, and they're going to be easy because they don't want no smoke. Or they're going to love you because they know that it takes a certain type of man and heart to survive here in these Chicago streets. So it was our residents, it was our people, our family members who helped to change this city into Chirac. And it could be these same people who helped to change it around into ChiLove. And ChiLove, love doesn't mean that you're weak. Someone that loves protects theirs. But to initiate the drama, that's the part that needs to be corrected on the inside. So love is a beautiful thing. Like Wayne said in one of his verses, when love is in the air, he holds his breath until he turns blue. He's dying. You turning blue, you're dying. Love heals, love grows, love helps you to blossom. So when I'm talking to you and I'm calling you love, I'm talking to your God self. I'm talking to your highest vibration. I'm trying to get you to tap into that part of yourself. Living here, I think we're all in tune with our lower vibrational selves in one area or another. And now it's time to switch that around. Change the atmosphere. The news is depressing now. It's so much every single day. So we as a people need to take responsibility for our own actions. We as a people need to start to stand up and say something if something needs to be said. And walk with no fear. If Chicago has anything, we got a lot of fearless people who walk the streets here. Now all we have to do is just simply redirect where the energy is going. And it's a process because the trauma is real. We're going to have people who have been through traumatic incidents. We're going to have them here talk and tell you about how they have helped to heal, where they have received healing, how their lives have changed after the healing. Something to give you motivation. Because if you don't know it within yourself, that you can do it too, then of course you will feel like that it's not for you and it's for them over there. But there is love for you. You are deserving of love, regardless of your background, regardless of how you were raised. And sometimes we have to bring certain traditions with us, with our family, and sometimes we have to start to break unhealthy generational curses. Because what might have worked for us back then is not working now. I'm going to let those words marinate for a few minutes. And I'll be back with you shortly.
It's your boy Prince of Pain. We're right here with Pop Radio Worldwide. The ChiLove Radio Show, baby. Brand new to Pop Radio. iHeart Radio, Spotify Premium. It's your boy Prince of Pain, Vogue G. Can you hear me?
Jungle. Sometimes I wonder how I keep from going under. In the morning I pray to God. Late at night I pray to the bird of thunder.
Man, it's your boy, man, Prince of Pain. We back here on Pop Radio Worldwide with the new ChiLove Radio Show here on iHeart Radio, Spotify Premium. Take it away, Melanie, baby.
It's your girl, Melanie. They shooting here in Chicago. Let's cut that out. I want everyone to go to www.princeofpain.com, Pop Worldwide on YouTube, go to Pop Worldwide Caliente on Instagram. You can also go to Melani Hogan on Facebook, where you can see these lives. We're live right now. So if you want to see us inside of the studio, you can go to Melani Hogan on Facebook, Pop Worldwide on YouTube,
Pop Radio Worldwide,
Pop Radio Worldwide on Instagram, and www.princeofpain.
We're going to have fun around here.
So, I was previously talking to you all about character. Now, and being more positive. So for some people, there might be a fear because the saying is that the good guy always finishes last. So let's talk about facing fears. And I will start first. So, being in front of a camera and a microphone.
I think I'm
I'm gonna help you with this one.
Was something.
Maybe with 3 million listeners as well.
Indeed. You know, that is something that just like, OMG. My mind is just like, OMG. But this is where that Chicago in me kicks in. I'm going to face
If I didn't think you could do it, you wouldn't be here.
And
I knew, you know what, I believe that all our radio shows that are coming on here soon, I ain't going to mention nobody's show but your show. This is your show now.
That's right.
But the ChiLove show, I believe in the ChiLove radio show, I believe in you now. You done did food drives with Pop Radio. And you done moved around and supported now for a little while where we done seen your movement and believed in your education and expertise to give your own platform on iHeartRadio and Spotify Premium. We thought you were premium yourself. You feel me? So go and give the people, man, and tell them how you facing your fears and why you facing your fears, girl.
I'm facing my fears by doing what I fear. And even in the case of mistakes or bad days, I'm not going to run from it. I'm going to get back here every Monday. And you'll hear, welcome, love. It's your girl, Melani.
You heard her. It's live. I got it live on YouTube. I got it live on iHeartRadio. I got it live every Monday. You hear me? 7 to 8. Tune in right here on Pop Radio Worldwide. We're going to get it with Melanie at the ChiLove Radio Show.
So I want you all to join me. This is going to be a challenge. Because we will have times where you all can call into the station and talk with me. And I want you all to tell me how you all are facing some fears. I want you all to tell me why you're facing those fears.
How can they do this, love? Get at your YouTube?
Yeah.
To ask you. So.
Get at me through YouTube or my Facebook. Because I can bring you on camera through Facebook. So you're more than welcome to come and share and be a motivator and an inspirator for those who prefer to just sit in the corner because they're used to what they feel works for them. And in essence, it may work for them, but is it working for us as a whole? And there may be fear with that, even with the Chiracians, and they're supposed to be the toughest of the land. But it's okay. There's going to be a process. Because when you start to become nice or become considerate of others, you actually start to realize how inconsiderate a lot of other people are. Mm-hmm. So it's not for you to say, okay, well, I tried it. I'm not doing anything else for anybody because of a bad experience. You keep going. Sometimes you have to go back to the drawing board. But with the timing, with learning people, with starting to be just comfortable with yourself, you'll start to see the fruits of your labor. I literally loved and hugged and implemented the programs that I wanted to implement here in Chicago when I started ChiLove. And when I tell you that the support was minimum, to say the least, minimum. But I kept going because this is part of my life purpose. And when you start to tap into your life purpose and when you start to work on yourself, because it's very easy to point the finger at somebody else and say, well, this person is the reason why I'm like this. This situation is the reason why I'm like this. And it may be true. And we can't take that away from you. But that's when your power kicks in. And you can choose to allow that situation to continue to have control over you. We here in Chicago don't like for stuff to control us. We like to control. So within yourself, if you can learn to control yourself, the rest of the world, the ride will become a lot smoother. If you learn to recondition your mind and not allow somebody else's fear or somebody else's perception to alter your life, being aware of situations is fine. Being aware of possible consequences, that's using discernment. but to allow it to dictate your life to the point where you're not following your dreams, to the point where you're not making the necessary changes that you need to make in order to accomplish your goals. I can't even call that Chicago, because that's not what we do here. If we want it, we're going to get it. And it's not just about getting it. Let's keep it. Let's keep it. Let's build for the children that we're creating, the families that we're creating. Let's continue to love each other. Let's start to love ourselves. Self-love is fine because you have to take care of you. And self-love should prompt you to love others, because we're all one and the same, and everybody's connected one way or another through the universe. So when we're out here hurting each other, we're actually hurting different versions of ourselves. We just need to be more considerate. We just need to start to be more comfortable with being happy, with finding joy, with following our passions, regardless of what anybody told us we were able to do or not to do, based on our past or even our current situation. I'm a mom and I have 5 children. I'm their example. My children don't have to look outside of their bloodline for inspiration. They know firsthand a lot of, the struggles and putting everything together and making everything happen. And I make sure to let them know that we're going to get this done. And to tell my oldest daughter, who's in college and she is working her behind off, to still create a balance. Because yes, we're trying to have we need the fun. We need the rest. Some of us are working ourselves to the point of no sleep, improper eating. And that affects your mood. That affects your concentration, your focus, and it's ultimately affecting your goal. Because you're here to win. So we need to start to take better care of ourselves. And stop taking everything so personal all the time. We, as tough as this, the residents like to call, Chicago, we're quite sensitive. And we take everything to heart, and we take it to heart on a personal note. Just because someone is not smiling or you feel like they're mean mugging you, the issue does not necessarily have anything to do with you. They could be going through something in their own personal lives. We can do this. We can come together. We can show our beauty from within. We're definitely a beautiful people on the outside. I have to give us that. Now let's work on our inner beauty. Let's work on our consideration of others. Let's come out of our own heads. Do you know how much help you're giving to yourself when you're helping somebody else? It's so funny how the universe, the mama, daddy, God, whoever it is that you want to call the creator, funny how that works. And will have you helping somebody else and will lead you to some solutions to your own problems. Will lead you to somebody who can help you. Again, I know these words are probably kind of heavy, so I'm going to let them marinate into your soul. And we'll be right back after this short break.
Yeah, start rolling. It's your boy Prince of Pain, man. We right here. My main man, Will Cologne. The Real House Doctors are in the building holding me down tonight. It's your boy Prince of Pain. I'm right here holding down Melody in the new, beautiful ChiLove radio show, y'all. I'm really excited. Today's been a wonderful day of having Melody and housing Melody and hosting Melody today and letting her give you guys a wonderful show. We in the building, man. We here for you, baby. Love these segments. Very positive energy. You got Red over there smiling, talking about how good the energy is in the room today. The floor is yours, baby. Everybody keep on supporting the ChiLove radio show. It's a brand new baby in the house. Spotify Premium, iHeartRadio, man. It's your boy Prince of Pain. Keep on rocking with Melanie.
So guess what? I'm almost complete with my first radio show segment, the ChiLove Show. I'm proud of myself.
Yeah.
Thank you all for tuning in. We're going to do this every Monday. So right now, I want to give you all some updates on some upcoming events that you all are welcome to attend and participate in. Thursday, we'll have the ChiLove Policy Circle meeting, where we'll be focusing on free enterprise and the additional ways to develop more income. We can always use more money, and especially with taking care of our everyday needs, plus following your dream, you'll need more money. Also, that'll be this Thursday, 7928 South King Drive. Friday and Saturday, we up to some good in Inglewood. We're doing a clean block project on 71st and Eggleston. And for Halloween, here in ChiLove, we call Halloween Shiloween. And we will have, of course, we'll have treats for the kids and activities on 71st and Eggleston. We'll also have the ChiLove Pantry there, where you can pick up household and some business supplies. A lot of winter clothing will be given away. And I'd like to thank our Infinite Possibilities with Carmen Strickland and Leonard Stewart, whose company is going to give in a tribute to our event so that we are able to help more people who are in need. Everything is free. We'll be out there on 71st and Eggleston from 5 to 9 Halloween evening. Now, I also like to tell you all that you're more than welcome to be a guest on my show. Hit me up in my inbox at Melanie Hogan on Facebook, Melanie Hogan 7 on Instagram, ChiLoveChicago@gmail.com through email. And we will have you approved and have you on. I'd like to thank Pop Radio, the Prince of Pain. That's a funny name, isn't it? Prince of Pain. And he's a wonderful person. He's a wonderful person. So I would like to thank Pop Radio Worldwide for giving me this opportunity to develop my platform and spread the love to Chicago. This is home. If ever you see me outside of Chicago, know that I'm always coming back.
Well, we thank you, Melanie, and we appreciate you. And Pop, you know, funny name as it may be, but whoever don't know what it do stand for, Pop is short for Prince of Pain. I came in the game as a spoken word artist who wrote about therapeutically nothing about other than pain. And that's how my whole name, it ain't that I want to beat you up and give you the pain or nothing like that.
That's why you can't judge a book by its cover?
Right. I might want to give you the Chico stick. Hey, listen. No, go check that out, World Star Hip Hop. I might play that at the end of the show. But
You're welcome, sweetheart. We believe in you. You know, you've been rocking with us now a minute. We can do nothing but support you. We're here for the whole Chicago. We're here for the whole Midwest. We're here for the whole United States. We're here for the whole underdog, for the ones that said they couldn't do it and they doing it.
That's right.
We're here for everybody, man. So, mi casa es su casa. You know what I'm saying?
Well, thank you. It's good to be home. I love to be home. So, yes. I'll be home again next Monday, you all. We'll have a special guest. We'll be playing more music. Tonight, I just wanted to give you an introduction so you can get to know who you're listening to. I want you to get to know who you'll be hugging when you see me outside at events throughout Chicago. I've had a wonderful time. This has been a great segment. I look forward to continuing to face my fears and follow my dreams. I look forward to supporting you and accomplishing your dreams and goals. Let's do this as a real family. No backstabbing, no jealousy, pure love, pure support, pure motivation. Let's love and elevate. I'll see you all at the top, because that's where I'll be. Join us next Monday from 7 to 8. It's your girl, Melani. This is the ChiLove Show. And we're with Pop Radio Worldwide, iHeartRadio, and Spotify Premium.
I done did a lot. You ain't did shit at all. Whipping up a pop, show you how to get it off. I don't really rock. I just get the brick across. Take it to the block. My shorties know I've been a boss.